Hi everybody, it is Julie with Obesity Is Not Me, and I'm going to answer some questions that I've been getting lately. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Now, I just want to do a full disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist. I am not an influencer. I am not a personal trainer, a nutritionist. I am none of those things. I am just somebody trying to navigate this crazy diet health world in our country. So with that, without a further ado, I want to answer a question of how do you begin intermittent fasting from day 0. Of course, I say go watch me from day 0 because that's what I did. But I'm going to give you a down and dirty, quick one here. Okay, what I would do is I would start with a 12 and 12. And why I would start with that, I did start with a 16-8 feeding window. And what that means is you do not eat for 12 hours, then you eat for 12 hours. You kind of keep it only in your feeding window. Off of the 12-hour eating, you can have coffee, tea, water, apple cider vinegar. Okay, that's the quick down and dirty plan. Why I would recommend somebody do a 12 and 12 is because I did fasting for religious purposes. So I did have some practice doing fasting. So I did go into the 16 and 8 feeding window, kind of off, you know, out the door with it. So I don't really recommend that if you've never done fasting. It's hard. It is not easy, and I'm still having a hard time with my 48 hours. And I still have a hard time doing an OMAD here and there, that I throw them in once in a while. If you don't know what OMAD is, that's a 1 meal a day. So I'll go 24 hours, a full 24 hours, and I'll eat 1 meal, go to sleep, and I'll go back to my 16-8, very comfortable feeding window. But I just wanted to give the beginnings, and that's what I would do. That's normal eating if you think about it. Stop at 6 o'clock at night, eat at 6 o'clock in the morning. Whoa. That's kind of what we should be doing. We've been so programmed by the food machine in this country to constantly eat, you know, more meals, to rev up your, I mean, I've never, please go get Dr. Jason Fung. That's another thing that I would recommend to new people. You have to take control of your plan, your strategy. This is a strategy that I'm doing, and I tailor it to me as well. I have little quirks. I got little things that work and don't, and you have to take control of that strategy. But if you want the simple simples, 12 and 12. Then when you start to get comfortable, go a little bit longer. If you're feeling it, that was the beautiful thing about this. When I was on the days like, oh, it's time for me to eat, I don't really feel it, I'm not really that hungry, I would just extend it a little longer. Or I got there and said, I'm really hungry, I'm gonna eat right now. I'm going right to my time. And then I would eat right at my time. So, you know, I would go with what is your body is telling you to do and what you're feeling. And that is my advice to new people going to intermittent fasting. Under 4 minutes, great. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I will talk to you tomorrow.